Today on Firebird Friday, we're going to take this mess of plastic and metal and a chrome bumper and show you how everything goes together on the front of your first generation Firebird. So with that, let's get into today's Firebird Friday video. If you have an early 67 car, you're going to have these little pneumathatchers that go in right here on the fender. There's two screws that screw them into the back. So, get this started real quick here. And these here plates are to fill the gap in when the bumper's on. Now, if you have a later car, or late 67, 68, and 69, you need these if you don't already have them. And they go in here to give you that surround. But in 67, the early year, or the early part of the build, they had these. These are for if you don't have these. So if you don't have little notches or little tabs for these, pick yourself up a set of these. And these are actually going to go to my buddy Louie over at First Generation Garage, because he needs a set for a 68, and obviously I don't need them for my 67. So Louie, you got a box coming your way, buddy. 3 inserts for the bumper. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this tightened down, and then we'll do the other side. All right, so here's how it looks right now. We have on the floor laid out the pieces as we're going to put them in. First things first is going to be this top panel. And there is 2 bolts, one on this side, one on that side, and they go into these top holes on your horns. So let's get that installed. Like so. I'll bring you in close now. Okay, so there's that stud that's coming through. Put our washer on there and take our nut. We'll get that in. Okay, let's go to the other side now. Okay, there's that other nut. That stud, I should say. You put the washer on, take the nut. And down it goes. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like up front now. Okay, it's coming together. Got that top header piece on. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten down bolts. Now these 2 studs, they hold the majority of the weight of the entire bumper assembly. So make sure you got those good, tight. Awesome. Now if you notice, the lights are not in just yet. The reason for that is we got to put in a few more pieces of the puzzle, in a sense. Next step is to put this bumper in. Now the bumper has 1, 2, 1, 2 on both sides that fit up into here. The bolts that we use to put them in are these chrome ones. And they come up through the bottom like this, and then this nut goes on top of it like that. Sits right in there like that. So we'll get this bumper into place now. Go ahead and lay out all your bolts and your nuts so you can be ready for them. Let's put a bumper on. I'm going to start them with these first 2 here. Give it some support. And then I'll get you in tight now. Hey, even that way looks pretty nice, huh? Okay, here's that one right here. I just want to make sure they're snug. Next one's right here. And this is where, as you can kind of see, there's a big gap there. We're going to have to see how loose that is. We got to get it to that bolt lines up there. So what I typically do is just put my leg in it, my thigh, until I can get it closed up. Like that. Put my bolt up in there and nut it down. Okay, let's do that to the other side. Okay, got our bolt. This is the hole we're going to look for. We'll put our leg on that, our thigh, get it in there, and nut it down. Sweet. Let's just give that a little couple turns. Sweet. All right, now this next part, I'm gonna have to navigate this, and this is the plastic one. I've already done this. Just like that. There we go. Mutual Barrow. Let's move you up top. Okay, we're back up top again. These are the two screws we're going to find right here. Take our plastic piece, line it up, put our screw in there, it's a little bit tighter. Take this, line it up, nut it down. Cool. Let's do the other side now. Now, the reason we're doing it this way is, see this little bitty dip right here? That is for that one chrome bolt. It sits directly underneath. So there's no way to get that bolt in once these are in. So you have to kind of bolt it up this way. So let's see if we can't finagle this one in now. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, back up top. There's one. There looks like two. Well, maybe you're supposed to assemble it before you put it on there. So I'm going to take off the two back horns and we'll pull this whole bumper off. So now before we can put in our headlights, we're going to basically take off the bumper assembly. So the cool part is, remember, it's just these two bolts there and over there that remove it. So let's get in here and let's remove it. Okay, loosen that one up a little bit. Go over here. Okay, now we're just going to pull off this whole assembly. Just like that. Sweet. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so here are those little pieces that go in like this. These press onto they clip onto these plastic clips here, and then this part goes onto the bumper right there. So we'll just take it, slide it up on that plastic piece. Then spin it around, line it up over here, put that bolt in, put our lock washer on. Down she goes. Then we'll do this one as well. Okay, then we'll just make sure these are nice and tight. Next, we'll do our headlights. Take your headlights, down they go. Fit it just like that. Two screws hold them in place, right in here. Right there, go ahead and screw that in. Grab that other one. Now, I didn't have any washers when I took these off, but that may not be a bad idea to put some washers on there in the meantime. This one here then gets bolted on when you put this back on. This one slips into there. Go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, let's do the other side. Headlight bucket, flip it over. That tab goes at the bottom. This slides in like this into the grill. Might have to finagle it a little. There it is. Let's get our screws. Okay, line up the bracket right there. That one. Then this one here. And again, we'll just tighten these down. That one. Okay. I think it's time we put this bad boy back in the car. Now remember, put those top studs in. Okay, what's she look like? She looks like a Firebird again, huh? The dog has more friends than me or the wife do in this neighborhood. Okay, now let's get you zoomed in for this last procedure. I know you're not gonna be able to see this, but this is that last bolt for the headlight assembly. And you're just gonna stick your hand down in there. Kind of feel for that. There it is. And I can screw that in nice and tight. Sweet. All right, get my hand out of there. Let's go to the other side now. Okay, the last part of this is to plug in our headlights. Remember, the one with 2 goes over here on this side. One with 3 is on this side. There's that 3. All right. Okay, let's go do the other side. Find the one with 2. Plug that in. Find the one with 3. All right, let's see if we have headlights. Good. Close it up. Well, this is what she looks like. Now, it's not 100% done. We still got to put in the little spacers in between each one of the headlights, but I want to adjust these first. And I'm still waiting on my turn signal screws and lenses to come in to put those in. But for the most part, it's in. It's ready to rock and roll. I'm pretty darn happy. Well, this is going to wrap it up for this Firebird Fridays video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like down below, leave a comment. All that kind of helps this YouTube thing, they tell me. So if you do a few of those things, maybe share this video out to some of your other Firebird friends. I surely would appreciate it. So until next Friday, guys, I'll see you next week on Firebird Friday.